So, the day has finally come. Not a single customer. Feels just like home when I was running it. No, wrong. Absolutely wrong. I had some customers until you guys decided to show up. You sure about that? Look at that table. See? Those plates are from the last party that was here. Wow. And you got 5 sittings, too. Shouldn't you take care of that? It might leave a bad impression for the other customers. The other customers I don't have? Maybe not right now, but they could walk in any second, right? That's easy for you to say, but I'm running this place all on my own. So I'm spread pretty thin if you hadn't noticed. What exactly do you have to do with all of 0 customers? I'll keep an eye on things over here. So why don't you go wash the plates? You must mean while you go wash the plates. Sure. You gonna pay me? You big meanie. Oh, what a pain in the ass. I have to say, washing dishes has to be the worst part of running a restaurant. You know you can always hire someone, right? I told you, I don't have that kind of money. I was doing so well in the beginning. I wonder what caused a sudden drop in patronage. I think it's hard to deny that the menu played a big role in your failure. But I put my heart and soul into it. How could this happen? I don't think heart and soul alone can make something taste better. Then maybe seasoning? Or perhaps some shady-looking medicine? I need to get their attention. Maybe you should try a different approach instead of trying to get attention. What's that supposed to mean? What I mean is, find another way to get your customers to walk through your door. You know, like all items half off or get a free dessert when you order an entree or something? Didn't you try that and end up with, alright, no customers? Hey, we don't talk about that. Anyway, my point is, you can't change the flavor of your restaurant overnight, so try something different. That might actually be a good idea. Half off and free desserts would eat into my profits, but I suppose a new approach is worth a shot. Eat into your non-existent profits? Funny. Whew, more talking. Alright, I did it! Why do I have a really bad feeling about this? Hey, perfect timing! I just finished a new recipe! Yeah, I don't think we need any dog food right now. I hope you're not calling my recipe dog food. What, and exactly if I made such a horrible dish? Almost every day, I think. Oh, they're just teaming up on her. And this store is living proof. Well, aren't you guys on a roll today? It doesn't matter, because this time I think I've stepped up my game quite a bit. Why don't you save judgment when you've seen the recipe? So, cooling down on a hot day. Oh, it's kind of like a cold dish of some kind. You remember what you told me last time you came in? About trying to find ways other to get customers? Ah. Actually, no, that's the line itself. About trying to find ways other to get customers through the door? Yeah, that's... I'm going to count that as a typo. But you said you wouldn't reduce prices, right? Of course, that's out of the question. So this is my new approach. I'm making seasonal and limited dishes that will bring in the customers. I'm calling it Cooling Down on a Hot Day. A limited selection of cold and refreshing dishes. Why does it look like some of these will freeze me? I guess we'll just have to find out, won't we? That said, I'm pretty sure they will have effects other than filling up your stomach. Stay tuned. I'm not keeping my hopes up. Oh, and don't even think about opening your own restaurant with these dishes. You hear? As if. Besides, I think everyone in here knows I'm a much better chef than you are. I wonder about that. Yep, Cass is on nobody's side. Let's make what we can. Oh, we're going to have to make another fruit ponce, but that's okay. Yep, can't make anything else. Yeah, let's go ahead and make it, since we can't afford it. Alright, now we can make both of these. I'll start with the cool dessert. And the nice thing is, the game does give you an idea of what each of these items are for. For example, battle or events. Oh, did I? Okay, well, I used my only Ponte Calamantan. Oh, we'll just go ahead and make this and probably get some money. We've seen that one. This is just way too big. That's not true. In fact, parfaits are more enjoyable the bigger they are. I'm not saying you're wrong, but there's still a limit. I can never eat all this. So you're not going to have any? Alright, Delta, you got the glorious job of taste testing. It's all yours. What? That's not fair. Sorry, Cass. Even you were saying it's too big. But I got confidence I can eat it. Anyway, I guess I'll start with the ice cream. It's super cold, so be careful. It's ice cream. Of course it's cold. Oh, it looks so good. This ice cream is incredibly cold. Brain freeze. What's wrong? This really hurts. My head's gonna split! My head! Hey, Delta, are you okay? Hey, Delta's eyes rolled back in his head and he collapsed! Ouch! Maybe because I made it a little too cold. I'm pretty sure that gave him really bad brain freeze. Worse than normal. Does brain freeze really get worse for reasons like that? I don't know, just a guess. Well, I guess the flavor's good. I'll call it the Special Deluxe Parfait, and I think one-hit KO Parfait's a lot more appropriate. And the nice thing is, yep, Cass's name sticks. Alright, we need a little bit of money. Oh, nice thing is we can talk. I'll probably unlock more, because we got... Welcome! What happened to your line of cool dishes? Failed miserably? Seems so. Not so confident it would take off. Well, it looks like you have a few customers, so maybe it wasn't a complete bust. Yeah, but I was expecting it to be packed. And if that happened, I was going to make the items available year-round. That's fraud. Oh, don't worry. As long as no one makes a big deal out of it, it's not fraud. Anyway, we have bigger issues to solve. The fact that people still aren't coming. You make that sound so depressing. Wait, you're still thinking of events to up traffic, right? If you do it too often, it'll lose its charm of being limited. I mean, after all, the flavors, well, not for everyone. Maybe dogs? Stop calling it dog food! You could have said unique or eccentric or something. Regardless, it doesn't necessarily sound delicious. I do think you should brush up your cooking a bit, don't you agree? No way! I'm not really great at tedious work, you know. You're going to be known as that restaurant. If that happens, I don't know if I'll ever want the keys back. Well, we might have different approaches, but I think your cooking really counts as cooking. Yep, that's all we can do for now. We got a talk topic, but we need a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and just fight something in the residential area. We'll also be able to see that new song magic. We will have to make our way through to get to Quanturv too, but we'll do that later. Once we get it going back on the plot. Oh, you're just thinking Delta, but we got a battle. Go and check out Gunarm.
I suppose I have to attack. I'm leaving this one up to you. That's good. Let's keep this up.
Yep, the main focus is not to kill all the enemies, but to break the ones that are going to attack. That just gives us a free turn. And since the number of enemies is lower,
alright, time to unleash everything.
that often makes it much easier to get the next break.
Good. Let's keep this up. Alright, time to unleash. We're putting an end to this. Good. Let's keep this up.
Are we at 100?
We're
Not quite.
putting an end to this. How about this? We're putting
There we
an
go.
end to this.
Unleash the Gunarm!
Gonna give you everything I've got. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm just gonna kill you.
Assaulted by tsundere phrases. Gotta love it.
You're so useless without me. I suppose that'll do.
A bee? That's okay. Oh, 2 levels up. So we've only fought 2 regular battles in the game so far. We're already at level 7. This just goes to show how taking down 15 waves or more of enemies helps things out. Let's see. I decided not to read that. I really should pay more attention to those, but oh well. Okay, so we need more of that one soda that should be in the Celeste Garden. Yep. Let's see. Forgot to be enough. Because we are about halfway through the new recipes. And again, it's worth getting every single one as early as possible. Because that's your main source of new equipment. And we'll finish at the purification site. Alright, synthesis. Oh, even requires a sukiyaki. Here we go. Okay, it is made of the blue fire from Ocarina of Time, I can tell you that right now. Irritating ice is finished! You already named it? And isn't this just regular shaved ice? You're such an amateur. You really think this is normal shaved ice? Here, try holding the container. Whoa! This is absurdly cold! This shaved ice is so cold that it causes irritation for the person eating it. Therefore, irritating ice. Is that really okay to eat? It's fine. The human body is actually surprisingly tough. That doesn't sound good at all. No, it sounds interesting. I'd like to have a taste. Alright, go for it. Ah! You're taking so much! Don't complain to me if you get sick. What? I'm not some little kid. I don't get sick that easily. I'm just trying to show some concern here, baka. Oh, sorry. I just felt really angry for a moment there. Delta, it looks like you've got a pretty low boiling point. You're wrong! Don't judge me like that! Wait! Something's wrong. After eating that shaved ice, I suddenly felt really mad. Nay, did you put some weird medicine in here? I just made it really cold. I don't think I did anything else to it. Then why am I getting so pissed off? What the hell are you going to do about this? Looks like it's causing irritation in a different way than I thought. Well, it's aptly named. Alright, we got nothing. But, another talk topic. I'm done! Whoa! What's gotten into you, Nay? Why the sudden outburst? Ah, perfect timing. Hey, take a look at this recipe. Table manners. Is this a new recipe card? I'm guessing it has something to do with dishes that teach you table manners. Yeah, I thought of it the other day when I went out to eat. The old man sitting at the table next to me had horrible manners. It was like watching a dog. One hand was below the table, and the noise it made when he chews. Ugh, unbearable. Disgusting. How can you enjoy a meal next to that? If I could have left, I would have been a heartbeat. But I had to stay for research. Huh? That's not the point. I was taking a break from my walk, and I didn't want to leave, alright? Huh. What's with those eyes? Nothing. Anyway, it gave me an idea. The only reason this man's manners can be so horrible is if he hadn't been taught as a child. Besides, it's the people around him who has to suffer for his lack of education. Yeah, most amazing dishes can be ruined if you're with someone with no manners. Precisely. At any rate, not that you should be worried, but why don't you use it to evaluate your own manners? Yeah. Why am I starting to feel a little nervous? It's not something you notice every day. This might be a good opportunity to refresh our knowledge. If you two feel that way, then I doubt you have anything to worry about. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Manner enhancing food. Well, put that one-hit KO parfait to good use. It's a Jenga tower! Is it just me, or do I already know a game like this? This isn't a game! I made this dessert to help people practice their table manners. I call it the wobbly glacé. Or the glaze, I actually don't know. You already named it? Well, I can't really think of a more appropriate name anyway. And exactly how does dessert help people practice their table manners? You just have to watch to find out. Why are you trying it from the middle first? It's not a wobbly glacé unless it's wobbly, right? Anyway, you're next, Delta. You need to take a glacé without collapsing the pile and eat it. If you can eat the entire thing without making it collapse, you'll gain better table manners. Really? I can't believe that at all. But it sounds fun, so I'll try. Alright, I'll take one from the bottom. Oh, you're good. And maybe I'll go for this one. If you keep taking them from the middle, you'll regret it later, you know. The fact that you're playing with food is enough to show you have no manners. Cass is really the only one with any sense between these three. And noodle making bios. I think this is our last one. No, we got one more set after this. Yeah, we've seen that one as well. Oh, my eyes are watering after that last one. This is a TX BIOS, right? The glass tube seems really thick. Wait, is this double layered? Look, there's something like gel between them. You're right. Is this some special little gel to increase performance? Oh, that's just regular jelly. See how there's a stick to push it out from the tube? If you have this, you can eat jelly any time. I call it the jelly type class. Isn't it awesome? I'm really embarrassed that I thought it was awesome just a minute ago. Don't feel like that. It's just a normal reaction. Does this thing have any effects other than dispensing jelly? It works fine as a TX BIOS. That's the main purpose anyway. Yeah, we know that. Does it have any other useful functions? Isn't dispensing jelly enough? What else do you want from it? I'd want something other than jelly, I think. Oh, right. There's not much point in having jelly without some vinegar sauce. That's not the issue. Besides, wouldn't soy sauce be better? Sounds like this thing's primary purpose is a jelly dispenser. Awesome. And I'm going to save on trying to equip that until after we got one more set of recipes. For now. Nay, what are you doing? Eh! What the hell was that for? What the hell was that to me? You scared the crap out of me! Scared you? You're lucky it's just us. What if we were real paying customers? I'd scream and probably welcome them if like nothing happened. I'm not so sure about reading a book on the job, no matter how bored you are. Hey, wait a sec. Is that a book of recipes? Ah! Don't look! What's this? Easy dishes for a frying pan in 3 minutes. Don't tell me you were trying to learn how to cook? I wanted this to be a secret. And I would just improve one day. So much for that. And I would just improve one day. Okay, better read. Then maybe you shouldn't read it in the restaurant while waiting for customers. Why does it matter? It's not like my reputation's going to suffer. Doesn't that make you sad? Just listen to yourself. But I'm a little surprised you would actually study cooking. Delta, I think that's what you're supposed to be surprised about. You run a restaurant and you're learning 3-minute recipes that can only need a frying pan? Well, as long as it's edible. I mean, we don't want any trauma victims here, right? I have some delicious items too, you know. I heard a customer say so today. What are you talking about? Nay, you've got a few gems hidden in that massive menu. I guess that's why I keep coming back. A few gems in a 10-page menu, huh? I don't think this restaurant's reputation is going anywhere, Delta. Even after you take over again. Damn, you think so too, huh? No need to worry. By that point, I'll have added even more items to the menu. I don't think quantity is the issue here. Huh. You know, Nay, why don't you let us help you out from time to time? What kind of stupid idea is that? You two already have a mission, don't you? I need you to take care of that. Forget worrying about the restaurant. I understand where you're coming from, but I can't accept those terms. Like Cass said, I can't come home to a restaurant with no customers. That's not the rep I need. When that happens, I'll be the one suffering. I can't focus on the task at hand with that on my mind. You mean you don't trust me? Look, there's not a single customer in here. And when I say help, I just mean a couple hours here and there when we stop by. That'll put my mind at ease, and I'll be able to better focus on the task at hand. Maybe we can turn this place rep around and fill the seats with customers again, right? If you think of it like that, it's a win-win for both of us. You might have a point. I understand that it'll ease your worries, Delta, but you haven't explained how you're going to prepare such a rep. I think we can still get some customers through our door. If we put Cass in charge of marketing like before, we'll get some customers who come to see her. That's good! No, it's a brilliant idea! What? Why am I helping you two again? Obviously, a new menu will only get us so far. We need people coming through the door. Cass has a talent for gathering customers. Your restaurant's going to be packed like before, no doubt. Cass, you're in charge of marketing now. Don't let us down. Stop putting so much pressure on me. But what exactly are you going to do, Delta? I'm going to help Nay with the restaurant, of course. Nay can cook, I'll serve the customers and clean up after them. And we can all discuss ways to improve the current state of the restaurant. Improving the restaurant? With you, Delta, why do I feel so worried? Then again, you did keep it open longer than I have, so maybe there's something to be learned after all. I suppose he does have talent for barely scraping by, and keeping a restaurant with no customers open. That certainly felt like a backhanded compliment. Anyway, that's what's going to happen. From now on, we'll help out whenever we have a spare minute, so let's look on the bright side, yeah? Oh, Cass isn't with you today? Don't tell me you got into a fight or something. What are you talking about? Didn't I tell you we were going to help with the store? Cass is trying to get new customers outside. You can't just at least give me a warning or something first. Which is why I'm here right now. Come on, I'll prepare the tables. You keep the food coming, Nay. You're not even going to let me say anything, are you? Yeah, coming from the person who took my restaurant. Nothing. Is Cass slacking on the job or something? Hey, what's going on here? Not a single customer. That's strange. According to my plan, putting Cass outside should have easily gathered customers. Hey, wait a sec, Nay. That recipe you have in your hands? Oh, this? Yeah, I just thought of it, so I jotted it down. It's my way of thanking the regulars who come in through the back door. The back door? Really? Oh, it's them, isn't it? The stray cats? I didn't know they still came here. So, they were customers since your time. Of course they still show up. They were just scratching at the back door, so I threw them some extra food. They're just about the only customers who clean their plates when they eat. You didn't feed them onions or anything, have you? Of course not. I almost did, though, until Cass hit me over the head. But you tried? I can't imagine what would have happened if she hadn't shown up when she did. Anyway, you said it's to show thanks. Are those recipes for cats or something? Of course, they're recipes for human food. They might be regulars, but they don't exactly pay me. You got a point there. Then again, I did say it's for appreciation, so I didn't include ingredients that are harmful to cats. Take a look if you're interested. Recipe for cat lovers. These recipes look a little dangerous. You sure they're okay? I'm sure everything in it is edible. Don't sweat it. I'm back. That was exhausting. Look, it's finally here. What's going on with the marketing out there? Marketing. The moment they hear the restaurant's name, they run away in fear, saying, I'd love to go see Nay again, but maybe if she cooks something that's edible. Everyone's just asking for the impossible, aren't they? Yeah, edible food at a restaurant. Impossible request, no doubt. Well, I wouldn't say that. Alright, those are the last recipes we can obtain for now, but we definitely want to synthesize what we can. Now we need a one-hit KO parfait. Looks like that's about all we can do on that front. Okay, let's go ahead and just... Actually, the question is, can we do it as like an tonelico? Yep, and just create a chain here. Unfortunately, it takes us back to the menu, but that's not a big deal. And the beverage type cathode. Oh, I love how over the top these designs are. Delta, accept this cathode I created, the Wrinkle Emperor Pipe. Nay, did you eat something weird? What? You can at least play along. What were you doing? You were acting like some kind of king. Oh wait, you're the Empress, aren't you, Nay? Oh right, she is. You're so rude I don't even feel like having you beheaded. Anyway, enough jokes. As Empress, I created this. It's a very blessed cathode. You've made a lot of things already, so I don't feel like this is anything special. I thought you'd say that, so I wrote a special blessing from the Empress on here. Let's see. Eases justice to Divine Empress. What's with that look? Don't you think that sounds like something a lazy person would say? It seems like the words of a rich good-for-nothing, wasting away all their time. You don't think eases justice, the motto, is a good one? Well, I guess it's idealistic. You see, I wrote some idealistic words on there, so that's like a blessing. Sure, I guess it's fine. The most important thing about a cathode is performance anyway. That shouldn't be a concern. After all, the Empress herself made this. I'm sure it's super high-tech, unlike anything we've ever seen. I don't think the performance is much higher than those you can normally buy. Why's that? That's because it's a blessed cathode, with blessed words created by the Empress herself. It was built to emphasize the divine protection of the Empress. Just holding this cathode has significance. Your divine protection, huh? I'm not too confident about that. She's the type of person who says things like ease is justice, after all. Maybe I really should have you prosecuted for lèse majesté. Looks like, Yep, I don't see anything new that we can make. We will just have to pick up some new items later on. But yeah, these syntheses are extremely important both for character development and the equipment. So these will be considered as part of regular episodes. But we can equip them on different slots. And in this case, I do want... I think I want this on the normal square button with the continuous damage probably on triangle for now. Anything else we can equip? Yep, the jelly type class. Harmo heal 1. We currently don't have anything else. But we did get that talk topic, so a quick trip to the purification spring, and we'll move on. Quick fast forward. Hey, I brought you a one-hit KO parfait, but you know those cause headaches so bad they make you faint, right? I'm not eating it. You could end up drowning if you pass out here. It's fine. Wouldn't you just get a headache because it's so cold? So if the hot water keeps your body warm, maybe you wouldn't get a headache from it. That does not work, I can tell you that right now. You really think it's that easy? And if it still hurts? dive underwater, obviously. Yep, same dive. If I do that, I'm sure it wouldn't faint. I'm sure I wouldn't faint, even if it hurts. I know you really want to eat it, but I'm not going to let you dive in this bath. It's bad manners. So, a bit of a front-heavy situation for the game, but at the same time, the character interactions are a real highlight. If you skip it, you're missing out on a whole bunch of good stuff. We are finally caught up on everything that needs to be done at the start. Let's head for Quanturv.